Good evening and greetings to all distinguished speakers and assembled participants who have found time to join this timely conversation about the upcoming BRICS summit in Rio de Janeiro and the future of this grouping of emerging economies. Guest of honor of the evening, Mr. Damu Ravi, Secretary ER, Economic Relations and Ministry of External Affairs, and India's BRICS Sherpa. Brazil's ambassador to India, His Excellency Kenneth D. Nobrega. Indonesian ambassador, Her Excellency Ina Krishnamurthy. Russia's ambassador to India, His Excellency Denis Alipov. Egypt's ambassador, Mr. Kamal Jayed Kamal Galal. FICCI Director General, Ms. Jyoti Vij. Excellencies, representatives of think tanks, media, corporates, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, I, on behalf of the Embassy of Brazil and my think tank Center for Global India Insights, welcome you all to this conference titled BRICS in Rio, Shaping an Inclusive and Sustainable World Order. We are honored and delighted to partner with the Embassy of Brazil in organizing this conference in run-up to the BRICS summit in Rio in the fabled seaside resort of Rio de Janeiro on July 6-7. Thank you all for coming out in such large numbers. It's exhilarating to see so many friends and familiar faces in this audience. My profuse thanks to all of you for making time for this important conversation. The conference is part of a series of events we are organizing to mark the 10th anniversary of our organization, India Rights Network and Center for Global India Insights. We have organized several seminars, published books, issued briefs to shape the discourse on foreign policy and the rise of India as an important global player. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, we are extremely fortunate and privileged to have such a star-studded panel comprising eminent diplomats and experts who between them have decades of expertise and experience in diplomacy and related areas. It's very, very rare to have 4 ambassadors on the panel and outstanding women on the panel at the same time, making it a very gender balanced, and so many eminences in the audience as well. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, let me briefly set the context for today's conference. We are meeting at a time of 3 C's: crisis, conflict, and confrontation. Wherever one looks at it, a dire conflict is brewing. To quote famous poet W.B. Yeats, the best lack all convictions, and the worst are full of passionate intensity. It's the age of polycrisis, marked by a convergence of multiple interconnected crises and challenges, creating a complex and challenging environment. Besides wars and geopolitical conflicts, there are existential challenges of climate change and potential economic meltdown. These interlocking challenges are indeed formidable, but it is precisely at a time like this we need creative and constructive diplomacy. In this conflicted world of egos, ego clashes, and competing interests, we need robust multilateralism and consensus building. And this is where expanding multilateral groupings like BRICS can play a pivotal role in infusing hope in despairing times and in offering viable solutions to cross-cutting challenges. It is against this broader backdrop that Brazil will host the 17th BRICS Summit of Emerging and Developing Economies in Rio on July 6-7. Animated by the motto, Strengthening Global South Cooperation for Inclusive and Sustainable Governance, Brazil's 2025 presidency will focus on the twin priorities: the Global South Cooperation and BRICS Cooperation, BRICS Partnership for Social, Economic, and Environmental Development. We will hear more from Brazil's Ambassador, His Excellency Kenneth Nobrega, about Brazil's BRICS presidency. Moving beyond the immediate context of the Rio summit, the panel discussion today will look at the role of BRICS Plus in a mutating world order marked by intensifying geopolitical rivalries. What we have today is a veritable alphabet soup, plurilateral and multilateral grouping, G20, SCO, BRICS, IPSA, SICA, APEC, so on and so forth. I was in Ekaterinburg in 2009 when the BRICS held its first summit. At that point, it was seen as a new kid on the block. Now that kid has now grown to a 17-year-old young adult, full of promise and raring to spread his wings. BRICS is no longer a club of 5, as it used to be all these years, 2 years ago. The grouping has now expanded to 11 members. It's like a cricket team, BRICS 11. And 13 countries joined the partner countries as partner countries at the last BRICS summit in Kazan. Many more developing countries are itching to get inside the BRICS tent. It seems BRICS is a much coveted status symbol for emerging countries trying to move up the ladder. The Rio summit also marks the ongoing ascendance of the global south in the international arena. We hope that the upcoming summit in Rio will be an opportunity to strengthen BRICS' role as a platform to voice the concerns and interests of the global south. In this regard, we are lucky to have leading representatives of countries of the global south on this very, very outstanding panel. The panel discussion today will also look at the BRICS' role in promoting global economic growth and democratizing global governance.